We're fixing some P Square project.
Okay.
That I would have done it the way I would have done it if I did it my way.
So let me ask you something. Sampling is cool, but
Fantastic.
but you got to do it well.
No, of
and
course.
some people can sample and it doesn't come out good. But this one was intentionally done and it did sound. It sounds
It
really
works.
good. It sounds really really amazing stuff.
Even back then when we did the P Square story.
Yeah.
I got a story. It's still
It's the same element. Yeah.
So we're curious.
The guitar- yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
So
So what made you sample this particular song, Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing, though?
You know,
Yeah.
the truth is, I've been a fan of Marvin Gaye, that sound.
Okay.
Like I can sit down and produce that song without listening to it. I know
Wow.
that if you just give me keyboard sets and I just go set the drum, I need that what's the name of this sample beat? Heartbeat.
Yeah.
You can go.
You guys, did you
I
guys
know,
to
it's
see
a whole-
Mr. P doing this thing in the
Doing it
studio?
in the studio.
You know, I won't
What?
lie. I've seen him do this before, so I know what he can do. Yeah. So, I mean,
That
this
song is pretty iconic, though. I think Ed Sheeran said at some point that he sampled that for one of his songs.
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
is
people-
iconic.
everyone is doing
yeah,
it.
Everybody's doing
everyone
it,
does
but you
it.
have the
Dua
permission,
Lipa.
though. You have
Yeah.
permission to.
See, shout out to my manager, MM. Let me be honest with you. She, sometimes whenever I finish the show, she will listen to it. I have something like this before. She'll just write it down. So what are you doing? We have to get everything
Permission,
right.
yeah.
Get the splits, get everything, blah, blah, blah. We will never have
Nice,
a problem.
nice,
Awesome.
nice,
We
Good
got
to
it
know.
done. And like
Nice.
this one, it didn't take you how long? How many days? MM knows how to get these things fast.
Nice. It's
That's
good.
cool.
That's good. That's good. I mean,
Normally,
that's
the
professional.
song would have been red flagged.
True.
But we got everything right and put it out. And
Nice. I want to ask you real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
There's this saying that goes like this. And I don't know where it came from, but they say when the big ones are dropping, when big names are dropping albums or songs, that other big ones will just sit back and wait because it's not a good time. Maybe Davido is dropping a song now, but I'm gonna go wait. But you're not waiting for anybody, bro. I mean, is that like a sign or something that you don't really bother? You're not bothered about the fact that people may be dropping music and you're dropping at the same
At the
time.
same time. What do you think about that?
so, a show is happening in Lagos. And it's David. And the show is happening in Abuja. And it's Mr. P. There are no space for. And again, we're talking about fan base. If you do a show and you say this show is Mr. P, I know what my fans are expecting from me to do.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked that another artist might come there that is unannounced, might not have that, because it's not his fans are there.
Right.
Do you
right.
understand?
Fact.
Sure.
Right.
So for me, there's enough space for everyone. So my fans are going to grow old with me.
Right.
If I get to 50, 60, 70, 80, and I'm performing on stage, I still have fans.
It will show
Sonia
up.
Ade still
Sure.
has fans. And when he's performing, sometimes I see Sonia Ade's perform. I don't even know what he's saying. But when he just start, me, I'm joining too.
Yeah.
You understand? I will join. But the fact that we all have our own fan base, everybody have their own FC. So I think whenever you say you want to drop a song, you want to wait for this person first. What made you think that might be your
time. That's
your
true.
actually opportunity to take over?
Yeah.
Maybe that person might drop and it might not be when they say, even this person owns self good. Which one say that person drop to throw before you know it might be your day. So why you have to wait because of this person is dropping?
Yeah.
And remember, when we started, there was no trending, there was no social media.
There was no social
streaming.
media.
My dear, if not, if you come here, now CD will go give.
Live.
If you come here, now poster will go give. Frame and make them hang them, sign for wall. That's how we started.
Right.
So why do I have to? That's why sometimes when people say, someone just insult me on social media, I'm like, you expecting me to be angry? For what? When we started, these things were not existing. So our fans are still there.
Yeah.
I do a show in London, and it's sold out.
Yeah, everyone has their crowd.
Everybody has their crowd
Yeah.
and
So,
fan base.
so speaking of social media, we're curious. How do you react to internet trolls? Yes, the
I'm
social.
human.
Yeah. How do you react to that?
First thing, whenever I see it, first of all, I say, I'm human. And sometimes you insult me, I go to my DM and say, how big is your problem? Because if you don't
Good
have
question.
you have, and most of them, you can tell they've not moved. Everyone has moved on. Most of them haven't.
They're sad.
And they try to make you look like you cannot be bigger than. My dear, I've been there, I've done that. There's nothing I've not done. I've sold out stadium, I've sold out arena, and I'm still doing it. So trying to make me look bad or try to troll me, even when we're doing the whole obedience stuff.
Yeah.
The moment both of us started supporting obedience, they said our career done did that.
they said you guys took money. They said all kinds of things about you guys, man.
But it's okay. I understand people's frustration. Are we not frustrated till today? So,
Truth be told.
like I said, it's just a matter of, look at them, understand that they are going through a lot. They didn't just wake up. That same person is trolling you just found the nearest place, maybe like a cool FM where you guys have 24 hours internet and just log in. I insult her.
Yeah.
Even they reply, where you reply, you don't know when you go get network to get
Yeah, truth be told, they're sad trolls.
Make I
Internet
troll
trolls
them
are
small.
sad
Says I don't.
people.
Says I don't
Yeah.
troll them small now. Do me, I do you.
Let us be prophetic, right?
Magic
let us be
energy.
let us be prophetic now and say to ourselves, what is the one thing that you want to see happen with Mr. P? What is that one thing that you look at and say, this is what I want to see happen?
What I'm doing now. The reason why I say what I'm doing now is you don't want to live a life of regret when you have limitations. I've said it earlier. What I'm doing now is one thing I love doing. Being able to express myself.
Yeah.
Being able to do things my own way. I'm sorry, it might not please, it might not be so pleased to everyone, but it's what I'm doing. Because I've found myself sometimes, I want to do something, but I'm limited.
You're limited. Somebody's asking the question, say, Peter, what is the worst decision you ever made?
What decision?
The worst decision you ever made? Like maybe in business or in music or in anything?
So my son advised me something that I did wrong. My son, he was just 16. He told me something when I started my clothing brand because he started before me.
Your son
Yeah.
started the clothing brand before you.
He started at the age of 14. So when I was trying to do it big. He said, "Oh, Dad, you don't have to do it. You don't want to put this money. This money is too much. You can start doing drops. That's how you start and build." I was like, "You're young, I said, I'm a bigger artist and all that, blah." So he said, so sad that I have a team. So because of the delay,
Yeah.
they've done a sketch for me. This is what is trending now. He built up mine. And next thing, I will now delay it. Before I want to produce it, Dad, this is no more trending. Take that out. When you made up your mind, you have 3 months to get it done. Don't wait another 6 months or a year. So he told me, and it really did. I lost a lot of money, but it's a lesson to learn. But the good thing about me is that when for the fact that I learned to take responsibility for my actions, for what I said I was going to do that I ended up regretting, it makes me feel better. Because some people can just be on denial and just feel like, or start pointing fingers of whose fault is it. So I learned to take responsibility.
Okay, you learned that from his son. Hopefully, that's an
So
interesting
cool.
one. That's a lovely one. Your fire keeps burning, like a fan said.
Because I'm burning. I've been burning, man. And it's from fire extinguisher, man.
Yeah, and I don't think you're done, man. You're still burning so much. So,
I can't be done.
what is coming?
Yeah.
What is coming? What is coming? What else is coming?
To be honest with you, I think I have 2 projects. There's an EP.
EP coming, okay.
EP is more like I'm going to get, like I said, once you put out a project and you don't promote it,
Sure.
assume you have not released it.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, I'm working on 2 projects. First is the Refix album.
Okay, the Refix,
The Refix EP.
When is that coming out?
Before the end of the year. I have
Okay.
to do that. I'm doing that. most
This
definitely.
this song is from that album.
This one is from it. So
Hmm.
it's like taking some things that already exist and working on them, and you look
Fantastic.
at them like, okay, because
Fantastic.
That's what's happened right now.
Fantastic.
People are big. It's the nostalgia. Like you look at, you feel like I've heard this thing before. How did he come up to get this thing done and all that? So, you know, I'm a multi-instrumentalist. So one thing that I normally do sometimes with songs is play, just say, give me that bass guitar, start playing and now rhythm on it, and or give me that guitar, play, or give me that violin. I want to add it on it.
And like you said, you know, the Nigerian library is so rich. I mean, we
Yeah.
have so many songs. If you go back to the 70s, 80s, there's so much.
There's so much to take
there's
from.
so much to take from.
But truth be told, you're so iconic and you've achieved so much in your career. So we're curious, right now, what are you looking forward to?
You know, I just want to keep the flag up there. You know, I think I have something very, very unique. That I'm virtually the guy who I'm different from every other artist. I think in the whole world we're not up to 20 of us that sings and dance at the same time.
Sure.
True.
Very few
Everyone can
artists do
sing.
that.
Everybody
yeah.
can say, yeah.
Everybody can sing. But how many of them are multi-instrumentalists like me?